Long ago in a distant land, I, Aku, the shape-shifting master of darkness, unleashed an unspeakable evil. But two foolish podcasters, one wielding a plastic sword and the other a blunt, stepped forth to oppose me. Before the final blow was struck, I tore open a portal in time and flung them into the future, where my evil is law. Now the fools seek to return to the past and undo the future that is Aku. And also rant about toys.
Back to the past, Samurai Jack.
Well, we're still in the future.
Yeah, just hanging out over here.
There's not as much snow anymore. You know, we found like the forest for some reason changes. It's almost like everything feels sort of animated.
Yeah, it's still hot as ass over here.
Yeah, it's so weird. Like, it went from fucking, below 0 to 100 degrees. And also, my sensors indicate that the new Tool album is still in the works, even though it's 2,000, 5,000.
Yeah, and it's crazy. In 2017, Maynard posted a Tool, what's the word I'm looking for?
Teaser?
Yeah, basically. And it said 627, I believe. So I guess that turned out to be nothing.
Yeah, and now Maynard's just a head in a jar, so I don't know how... I mean,
Yeah.
I guess he could still sing, but...
Yeah.
I don't know. Justin Chancellor's dead because Aku smited him.
Yeah, god damn it, Aku. Fuck.
Yeah, you get rid of that sick bass, are they going to have to get Paul Diamore back?
I hope not.
But anyway, so it's been a while since the last Fresh from the Future, but we've got 3 more episodes to talk about.
Yeah, I remember on the last time we were we wanted it to be a weekly thing, but schedules, man, schedules.
Yeah, even in the future, shit gets in the way.
Seriously, still gotta work, still gotta do school
all
things.
That shit. Life is still life,
Yep.
even under Aku's reign.
Yeah, maybe a little harder.
Yeah, I'd say, the wages are a little shit, but,
Yeah.
I mean, still get to put food on the table, I guess.
I'd rather be a fucking hairy blue guy.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. So, do you remember any of our possible predictions from last time? Because in a way, we got a lot of them correct.
Yeah, how Ashi was going to become, part of his crew, pretty much, that
Yeah.
she was going to learn, and that Samurai Jack would, get closer to the samurai he needs to be.
Yep.
Yeah, I think we got it pretty much on the mark.
Yeah, and right now, I really don't have any predictions.
Yeah, now it's all in the air. I think they're just going to go straight for the jugular, and they're going to go find the sword, and then they're going to, I'm assuming, somehow they're going to meet the Scotsman. I think that's what they're leading up to, and then they're going to try the Aku raid again.
Yeah, you're going to have that, and I'm willing to bet that everyone that Jack has come across is going to band together and help fight as well.
Yeah, the 6th episode was just a huge nostalgia trip. If you love Samurai Jack,
Holy
they
crap.
just brought everyone back. And, part of me loves that, and another part of me is like, okay, I know why you did it. But it is the final season, so I could just let that... I know it's fan service, but I could let it slide because it was good fan service.
Yeah. I thought it was great. But
It's cool to see the flashbacks done in this new animation style.
yeah, definitely. But that is 3 episodes, or I guess 2 episodes away from the one we're going to talk about now.
Yeah,
So-
we left off where Jack just totally wasted the daughters of Aku, and then falls,
Yeah.
and you don't know what's going to happen. So it turns out that, of course, Jack survived, because then we wouldn't have a show.
Yeah, and so with
And,
Jack surviving, like I had said, you know, obviously Jack is gonna live, so is it possible that lady would live? And yeah, she damn sure did.
Yeah, and that it led to a funny moment where she was just swinging back and forth, just completely chewing him out.
Yeah, and trying to kick him, like she was swinging her legs, just trying to kick him.
But what I love about it is that, like, as she swings away from Jack, like, the audio gets all distorted in the distance, so it's like, it just keeps going back and forth. It's the comedic timing of it was, like, perfect.
You are very troubled.
Yeah. It's just like, if he could curse, he'd be like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Seriously. But then, they're standing there, he's trying to tell her that, you know, Aku's the evil one, and then all of a sudden, dude, this shot was so freaking cool. This giant beast just comes up from below them and devours the trees, the snow, and everything, and they're falling down into his mouth, and, jumping on the debris and running on the debris as it's flying through the air.
It's very visually stunning, but like it begs the question that it's like the land they've been living on, is it just floating in the middle of the water?
Yeah, that was like, how did this beast get in the water? Like what?
Or were they standing on the beast the whole time and it just like no one noticed?
Yeah, right.
But it doesn't matter because it's like that's just Gendy. Like that's just what he does. He
that's
does
cool
those
shit
kind of animation tricks.
Yeah, that's cool shit that doesn't really need to be explained because, you know, this is a crazy world. You know, maybe there is a beast that just has a giant landmass on him and he's floating in the water and shit, and, you know, who knows?
But before that, if I remember correctly, the crows start tripping Jack out.
Murderer! Murderer!
Yeah. And he's just like, they chose
the path!
So there you go. There's another thing we were talking about before. That is how he justified killing them. But even then, it still kind of fucks with him.
Yeah, definitely. It still fucks with him because he sees the dead body of one of them lying there. And,
I think that scene was really well done. But then, the beast swallows them.
Oh, yeah.
And now Jack and Ashi are stuck together.
And this had a lot of cool-ass imagery.
It did. It was very prog rock, if I do say so myself.
yeah. It was like living in a Roger Dean painting.
Exactly. And I don't know what it was, that little white puff that just talked to Jack, but I found that hilarious.
Yeah, dude, that was weird, man. That was really weird, and he blows him away, and it's just like, you know the way out. Let's go. And he's like, no.
Yeah.
And
let her die, or something like that. I love when, in this episode, when he's arguing with his past self, because his past self is so immature.
Yeah.
That the moment Ashi, like, he turns around and Ashi's gone, she's like, oh, well, let's go.
Yeah. Oh, she's gone.
That sucks. He's dead. Let's go.
So, like, you get these weird parasites and insects that they're fighting, like that first group of them, man. The weird crab creature thingies with the giant teeth.
And even though they're in a life or death situation, Ashi is still trying to kill Jack because, you know, that's all she knows. So it gets to the point where Jack just has to tie her to his back.
Yeah. Like a little baby.
Like, if Jack didn't have infinite patience, he would just smack her and be like, bitch, shut up!
Seriously.
But Jack's a nice guy, so...
He's just dealing with it because he knows that, he can show her the way.
Yeah, like, if he listened to his past self, that's exactly what he'd be doing. He'd just knock her out. But, you know, that's what I like about this arc that he's going through, is like, yeah, he's not the same Jack he used to be, but he's still trying to be.
Yeah. Like, he's broken, but he's seeing...
but he hasn't given in.
Yeah, he's still trying to find hope and a way out. But you know, eventually he almost did give in, which we'll get to in a minute.
He almost did, but we'll get to that.
So they're wandering around the belly of this beast, and holy crap, dude! Like just some real, fairly comedic moments, man. Like he finds these, I guess the legs and body of some insect, and he puts it on as some armor. And he's like, "Ooh, I like the back fur." And she's like, "You look hideous." Well, hideous from you is a compliment or something like that. And so
yeah,
you
there's
kind
some
of
good banter between the two, and it sort of leads up to, you know, that how they're going to become friends. You know.
yeah. You see her slowly, you know, sort of enjoying his presence, I guess.
It's very Star Wars-esque verbal sparring, and again, that makes sense why Genndy was hired to do a Star Wars show, just because, you know, he has that sort of, well, one, Star Wars was one of his main influences,
Yeah.
and also because, like, he just gets, because that's, me as a writer, that's what I like to do, too, like, if you could have a good, like, verbal sparring match between characters that's, like, witty and, you know, well-written, like, that's how you know you got two good characters.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, when it doesn't feel hindered or, like,
Forced.
non-genuine.
Yeah.
Like, you could feel the relationship between them building.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. And you can believe that this shit is coming out of their mouths.
Yeah. And also you could believe that Ashi would eventually, like, warm up to Jack. Because, let's be honest, some of, like, the weird, naive stuff he says is charming.
Yeah,
It
like...
is.
It's the kid in him, you know?
Yeah, it's that innocence.
Because he never had a chance to be a kid, and so he sort of, as he grew, he sort of kept that naivety and, I guess, free-spiritedness about him.
And, you know, it helped, you know? That's how he got through most of his stuff, because, you know, when you have that positive mind, you know, there's always a way, and that's why this season is so dark, because although it's still there, like I said, that positive mind is, like, challenged.
Yeah,
and slipping.
And so, God, what they come like you know, they're climbing up this thing. Just I don't know what any of this shit is. You know, I'm just looking at this like, wow, man.
I'm sure there's a wiki for it that will explain everything.
I really want to be stoned as fuck right now while I'm watching this. Like, wow, dude.
Yeah, that would be great.
Just eat a couple mushrooms and just watch that episode over and over again.
Put on, you know, Piper at the Gates of Dawn.
Yeah, dude, like, seriously. Turn on some Gentle Giant.
Perfect. I'm trying to remember what I remember is that they come across this pool of stomach acid.
Yeah, the stomach acid and these weird glowy fish thingies that are flying.
Yeah, that's what it reminded me of. They're like flying, like Avatar-looking creatures, but they're also...
You got jellyfish.
They also, like, the light and color of them seems very aquatic. It reminds me of something you'd see in, like, a marine biology documentary when you go into, like, that really, you know, deep, dark part of the ocean.
Yeah.
There's always those creatures that
are
glow.
just lighting up and everything. Like, have you ever played that PlayStation game Flow?
No.
Dude, like, that's what this whole sequence kind of reminded me of. Like, Flow was a game that you start off as, like, some small, tiny little organism, and you're, like, just, I don't know, you're, like, in water or something. You're just kind of swimming around, and there's other life forms, and you eat them, and you grow bigger and bigger, and it's a really, really cool, relaxing game. I highly recommend playing it on weed.
It reminds me of that game, the Angry Video Game Nerd reviewed, The Seaman.
Yeah, The Seaman. I remember when that game came out, dude. I wanted to play it so bad.
That game is so creepy, but like so, it's like fun just to watch.
Yeah.
The thing is, I'm sure if I played it, it would take like several hours.
Yeah. Because you gotta wait for them to grow, and the conditions have to be right.
Yeah, I'd much rather just watch him play it.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure I would shit my pants from nightmares just seeing a fish creature with a human face that talks. Like, I'm like, what David Lynch fucking bullshit is this?
Yeah, dude, like, seriously, Eraserhead, the game.
Could we get that?
Yeah, please.
Let's petition Kickstarter, Eraserhead, the game. The long-awaited sequel we've always wanted in game form.
One level can be staring at carpet for like an hour.
The key is to find the pattern in the carpet. You have to find the one miscolored carpet, like, particle.
Oh shit! So they jump around on the jellyfish and the other fish.
Well, first they test it out. They have like this he does like this sort of Indiana Jones moment where he like tests the acid by putting putting one of the like arm guards in there, and it just melts instantly.
Yeah. And he's like,
so then he's like, okay, but then he notices the blowhole on the top opening and closing like a retracting anus.
So like, yeah, so he says, you know, jump on the flying creatures and try not to fall in the acid. Easy enough.
Simple as that.
And so they're going up there, and then this crazy bone fish shark thingy with 6 eyes starts coming after him.
Yeah, that was a beautiful sequence.
Yeah, man. And that was some wild shit. Because
I'm like, they're gonna get out, and then all of a sudden it just hits them, and I'm like, shit.
Yeah, so they're jumping from fish to fish, and then they hide inside of a jellyfish, and it's getting closer to the top, and
I just got what music you can play to this if you're stoned, because they're talking about fish. You know, put on some Ween.
Yeah, definitely put on some of that the mollusk.
Take me by the hand, lead me to the land
that you understand. Definitely play some mollusk. Play the Blarney Stone.
Yeah. But yeah, they finally reach one fish that can get them up high enough while the hole is opening.
Yeah, and
if I remember correctly.
He jumps off of the. He jumps off the jellyfish?
Yeah, into like it can't get quite high enough, so he has to jump.
Yeah, right at as the blowhole's about to close on him.
Yeah.
And they land in the water, and you see you just see the back of this creature as it's going down, and
it's a very Pinocchio moment trying to get out of the whale.
Very fucking Pinocchio, which was really cool. Like, it's cool that we didn't get to see what this creature looked like.
Yeah, it's just like we got little bits and pieces of it, but it was like we never saw like the full scale. So this thing could be fucking like 12 miles long for all we know.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Like I love that, you know, there's a lot of imagination in the arts and the creatures, and at the same time there's
also restraint. Like, they don't like reveal everything. They don't overdo it.
They let us use our imagination to fill in the gaps on some things.
Yeah, I like that subtlety.
Like, that's really damn cool. So they find a little island, and she's still just like, you know, I want to kill you, blah, 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 blah. And he's just like, screw this, I'm going to sit over here.
He's just like, whatever, you know, fuck off.
Yeah, so he's sitting down, just resting, and she's like about to kill him. She's got her damn this little scythe thingy on the chain, but then
like she's just gonna kill him from behind his back. I love that too, how they're stuck on this little island together, and Jack still has the balls. Like, he knows Ashi wants to kill him, but he just turns his back anyway. You know, the most inconvenient thing you can do when someone wants to kill you, he just does it because he kind of knows it's not gonna fucking happen.
Yeah.
He could probably kill her in 2 seconds, but he doesn't want to.
Definitely. So a little ladybug flies around her.
Yeah, and then she has post-traumatic stress disorder.
It gives her a flashback of her young self being trained, and she sees a ladybug and land on her, and her mom is just like, these are distractions, blah blah blah, and she just crushes the ladybug.
just right in front of her, just. I was like, what the fuck? Like, the ladybug didn't do anything. And then Samurai Jack lifts his hand up in like a total Jesus pose. Like, the way his hand goes looks so like Jesus. And the ladybug just lands on it and crawls on him.
Yeah.
And he just lets it keep going. By the way, have you ever had a ladybug crawl on your hand?
Yeah.
Pretty fucking cool feeling.
Yeah, it does feel a little weird. You feel the little legs kind of,
Like, you don't feel it on your finger, but then once it gets to your palm, you just feel like it's very fun. You know, as a kid, I'll admit, I was that kid who used to fucking kill bugs left and right.
I mean, yeah. I think most of us were.
We're boys. That's what we do. Just
poke and destroy, man. Poke and destroy.
Yeah, but then as I got, like, into my double digits, like, maybe, like, 12, 10, 11, that's when I started to, I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll let them crawl on me a little bit. And then I'll kill them. And nowadays, I'm just like, I don't want to kill bugs.
Yeah.
Now I'm a total hippie. Now I'm just like, you know, come on, ladybug.
Let him live. Let him live.
Unless it's like a spricket. Those things can go fucking die.
Yeah, spiders with me, man.
Yeah, I could get that. That's pretty much what sprickets are. They're spider crickets, and they look like these little fucking aliens.
What?
Yeah, look them up. They hop around. They're these fucking... They look like something you'd find in the pit in Peter Jackson's King Kong.
I don't think we have any of those here.
Yeah, they exist. And as a kid, I was like, what the fuck are these things? Because they just showed up in, like, basements, friends' basements, families' basements. They just showed up in all our basements out of nowhere. And I was just like, what the... Like, are these common things?
Whoa.
But yeah, they are. They show up. Are you looking them up?
Yeah, like, I don't know, they look like crickets, but they have, their designs are very spider-like.
Yeah, then they hop around like little fucking grasshoppers.
Weird.
You know, so every time I see one and it's alive, like, you gotta, like, do, like, a smash and bounce. You gotta, like, smash, hope you killed it, and if not, bounce back, because they're gonna jump. Like, they're not gonna hurt, they don't bite, but it's like, they're just so fucking creepy looking.
Like, I'll tell you some weird shit I've been seeing over here the past couple years is they have the bodies of ants. They have wings, but they have cricket legs, like the back legs.
I have no idea what that is.
I have no fucking clue. And when my wife and I bought our house in Alabama about 10 years ago, I started seeing them all over the place. And but I haven't seen them anywhere else.
That's weird, dude.
Yeah, maybe we found a new species or something and just, you know, let it go.
Possibly. I remember when I was a kid, there used to be a ton of cicada shells around my house, and now they've gone. So
yeah, all the time over here, man. We'll get them during the summertime.
That was another thing as a kid. Since there's nothing in there, they're just shells. Like, we just fuck around with them and crush them with paper.
Yeah.
See, as a kid, before you were, like, allowed to use the internet, that's, like, all you had to do was just go in the backyard and just do disgusting shit.
Yeah, seriously.
I'm sure that'll end up in, like, a documentary one day. Like, everyone's probably listened to this, like, a future serial killer right here. Frank Del Vecchio used to crush bugs in his backyard, and that's how it started.
Yeah. So, she drops her scythe because she's like, you know, she's conflicted, and then...
Yeah, she's like, first the deer and now this? What the
yeah.
frick?
So, like, she's having hallucinations of her mom in the moon. You kill him while he slumbers. And she's
just like Stephen King's It.
She's like, I have questions, mother.
Or The Lion King, either or. But I'm going for Stephen King's It because that's hilarious when Tim Curry shows up in the moon.
What?
What?
Oh, speaking of It, though, the trailer for the new one,
I haven't seen it.
Really, you know, I wasn't too big on. I was like, remake, but who knows? It might be okay.
We might have talked about this before. It's still probably going to end with the giant spider. It's like the story, like you could remake it with like whatever big budget you want. The story still isn't that great.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure it could still, and also not to mention, I enjoy the Tim Curry one just because of how like funny it is.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, real cheesy.
You know, taking it seriously now, it's just going to be like, well, you know, I guess it's well made, but like I didn't come to watch it for the actual story. I came to watch it ironically.
Yeah, but the trailer kind of makes me a little interested. It looks kind of cool.
Yeah, I mean, anything could be interesting if done right. So maybe if they just, I don't know. I'll check out the trailer.
Yeah, like, I mean, definitely it's like, oh, we're trying to be scarier, but I don't know, you know, I'll probably wait for video, you know, just to, you know, compare to the original, see how...
If they can succeed in making balloons scary, and the term "they all float,"
they do the balloon, dude. They show the balloon in the trailer.
Yeah, that's what I see in the thumbnails. That's like the balloon covering his face.
Oh shit! So that's pretty much the end of that episode, right?
Yeah, he holds the butterfly. We pull back on the island like it was Star Wars Episode 7 or something, and then, you know, the eyes. Whatcha?
Yeah.
Which every time, like, I always wait for that in the end credits, because it's like, I love how they kept that.
Yeah, dude.
But then Episode 5 comes.
Yeah.
And once again, much like with Episode 2, if I remember correctly, don't we open up on Aku? Or we open up on the... Yeah, we open up on Aku, right?
I don't know, because wasn't... Shit.
Or we at least open up on a segment that involves Aku. We might open up on, like, the Scotsman's family.
See, wasn't that the beginning of Episode 6?
No, Episode 6 was when she was on that flying thing.
Huh. So the okay, yeah, you're right. It was Episode 5. It does. It opens with all the Scots storming Aku's castle.
Yeah, just out of nowhere, they decide to storm Aku's castle, and
it's
I
all
don't
women.
know, like, so apparently, are all these soldiers, are all of them, or at least all the women, they're all the Scotsman's daughters, I'm assuming?
I'm guessing so, man.
So, holy shit, Scotsman.
So, like, I'm like, wow, man.
Like a fucking jackrabbit, this dude.
But then they show the Scotsman, and holy crap, he's a old man on a wheelchair with a Gatling gun leg and an eye patch made out of plaid.
I like that. I like how, you know, yeah, eventually they do go back to his younger self, but I do like how they're like, yeah, times is still relevant to these characters, so I like seeing an old Scotsman. And all of his daughters are these huge Amazon, just busty warriors, and they're great. Like, they look like they'll kick some major ass, and then their dad's scolding them on what they're dressed like into battle, like they're going to a prom or something.
And cover yourself.
Yeah, show some respect. They all just get all sad and cover themselves up in blankets.
And so, like, they just start throwing cannonballs and shit at the castle.
Yeah, and he's shooting his Gatling gun and stuff, and, you know...
Now you got Aku.
We still have depressed Oasis Aku over here.
Yeah,
I think
man.
that's the second time I've made an Oasis joke when a character's depressed. First Superman, now Aku.
Now he's just so sad.
I love this scene because he opens up, like, the portal to see what's going on. And then we just get this really weird moment where everything goes quiet and Aku just stares at the camera just to say the word malaise.
Yeah.
It's the funniest shit. Like, if that doesn't become just, like, a 3-second clip on YouTube, like, malaise. And then we just see fucking Aku kick major ass, which, you know,
He
we didn't really get to see often in the original show, so it was cool to see. Like, we saw him fight Jack a little bit at the first episode of the show. We saw him raid Jack's home. But now we're actually seeing him, like, shapeshift and, you know, take out armies.
Yeah, he turned into a giant ball and just rolled over everybody.
And it's like right after that, they're like, all right, retreat.
Yeah, and the Scotsman is the only one left, and he's standing there just like, you know...
I'll handle him. You go. And they're like, Dad.
Dad, no.
And I thought, like, when Aku killed him, like, that was going to be it. Like, the Scotsman wasn't going to return. Like, they were just writing him off for the fans and stuff like that. And with that mentality, because his death is very silly.
Yeah, like, he just boom. Oh, shit. And he's
then he's just this funny-looking skeleton that goes into dust. So I was thinking, like, hey, if this is really supposed to be the Scotsman's, like, ends, why are we, like, doing it so distastefully? But then, no, he comes back as, like, a Force ghost.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm in my prime.
Celtic magic.
Yeah, Celtic magic. You're like, Dad, but how? So I wonder where his wife's at. Is, like, because she kicked major ass in the original show. Why wasn't she there?
Yeah, like, maybe she's at the house birthing more,
Cooking up some haggis.
She's dropping more babies out.
Probably. The daughters of Aku, more like the daughters of the Scotsman.
Seriously. And so they're like, we're gonna finish this with a bigger army.
Do they suggest they go get the samurai, or is that just like implied? Like, don't they want to find Jack for this?
Yeah, I think it's. I can't remember if they said they'd find him, or if I don't know. Maybe it was implied, but it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, like, you know, when they say they're gonna get more people for this, I think the Scotsman says, like, he knows a guy or something like that.
Yeah, we're gonna get more people, which happens to just be one.
Yeah, he's a million people in one. It's a great deal.
And so it cuts away from that, and you have the Ashi just still running her damn mouth, and
Yeah.
but she wants to know. She's like, I want to know the truth. And Jack is like, all right, I'll tell you in the morning. she's
like, I want to know the truth. And Jack Nicholson is like, you can't handle the truth.
yeah, you can't handle the truth.
Got a little Aku right there. You can't handle the truth.
So she's like, I want to know now. Oh, no. She asks, she sees all the stars, and she's like, the stars, are these made by Aku?
And he's like, no, bitch.
So he tells this story. My mother told me a story when I was a baby about this young boy named Sun and his brother Moon. And they shot arrows, magic arrows that exploded in the sky and made all the stars.
You know, it's really funny to think that probably thousands of years ago, that's actually what people believed.
Yeah, you know what would be
I like it,
funnier?
it's whimsical, but at the same time, it's like, she wants to know the truth, but even Jack's not telling her the truth. But maybe, I don't know, in this world, it could be the truth.
You know what would be even funnier? If, like, that turned out to really be the truth in our world, you know what I mean?
All of a sudden, when you die, it's like that's before you die, that's revealed to you. It's like Sun is just like, oh hey buddy, how's it going? This is my brother Moon.
He shot some arrows in the sky and these stars.
Yeah, Moon's like, yeah man, here's what went down. We shot arrows. Yeah, fucking arrows, and you know, all of a sudden these stars popped up, and we're like, oh, that's cool.
And we just decided to keep doing it.
Yeah, and then, you know, we fought over time zones, because we both wanted the sky. So we came up with a really elaborate thing where it's like, he'd come up in the morning, and, you know, all throughout the day, and then I'd come up at night. Sometimes I come out during the day, though, and that really annoys the shit out of him. I love that, though, when I go outside, it's like it's like, oh, there's the sun, there's the moon.
Yeah. There's the moon over there.
And Sun's just like, fucking asshole.
Yeah, you see that a lot during the summer down here.
But anyway, Once again, it reminded me of like Lion King. That's like when Timon, Pumbaa, and Simba were explaining the stars, and I was expecting Ashi to do what Timon and Pumbaa did, just laugh them off.
Yeah.
Like, what fucking moron told you that? But yeah, but obviously that story puts like intrigue in her mind because like she gets this whimsical smile.
Yeah. So
And
the
she's
next
like,
day.
"Oh, wow."
The next day, he shows her all the trees are dead except for the one.
Yeah.
And then
Aku's sick joke.
yeah, and then he shows her all the devastation, man. He shows her the Aku city, and you've got those merchants.
Because, she's never been outside, so once she actually sees what Aku's land looks like, that's got to be a good indicator. That's like maybe. Just maybe he knows what he's saying.
Mm-hmm. And then we see a destroyed village of dead blue people.
Yeah.
But one of them is still alive. They took the children. They took the children.
Yeah.
Where did they take them? To the factory, which is right over there. 2 feet away.
I can't do it though. The Jeffersons are on.
Yeah.
And they're just like fucking. That show's been around since like 19.
They're
I don't
still
know,
showing
like, you're not
reruns
gonna
of the
miss anything. I'm
Jeffersons.
sure you could get a rerun. No, I must see it now. You go get the children.
So I'm wondering. I'm almost sure we're missing some things, but I don't know. This episode to me was sort of a blur until.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a blur until the sadomasochist showed up.
Yeah, man. Holy shit. That dude was like wicked. So they're running through the factory, and you see all the children, and
Yeah, it's kind of like the Rave episode. The children are sort of mind controlled, but this time they're like ravenous and chewing at Jack, which is a very brutal scene.
yeah,
I liked it.
And so she's running off trying to find the radio frequency that is controlling these little blue furry demon children.
Yeah.
And then she gets captured by the sadomasochist, and he's like electrocuting her, and Jack's getting his ass handed to him.
He's like grabbing her face all creepy and shit, like
Yeah.
when fucking Veruca Salt was like, a snozzberry, who ever heard of a snozzberry? And Willy Wonka just grabbed her by the face, which was really fucking creepy. Like, the sadomasochist should have just been like, we are the dreamers, and we are the makers of dreams. Or whatever that line was.
And he's like,
Oh
ugh.
my god, I still love that movie, but it's like as you grow older, you start to see what a fucking psychopath Willy Wonka is.
Seriously.
But in many ways, it just makes you love the movie more.
Nobody could do it like Gene Wilder.
Exactly. Johnny Depp, I'm sorry, but, you kind of made it a little too obvious.
Johnny Depp felt like he was channeling Michael Jackson.
Yeah, he totally did. And, when you're surrounded by little kids, that's maybe not the person you want to channel.
Seriously, it did not come off as like creepy cool. Like it came off as
creepy.
Yeah, like you're getting all of these kids to come to your factory, like this is your Neverland Ranch, buddy.
But then again, you could tell he's not into kids because, I think it was Violet hugs him and he just tenses up. So I guess he's not into that. He's just a fucking weirdo.
Seriously.
But at least he's not into kids.
Yeah, at
with Gene
least.
Wilder's version, that's never confirmed.
In Gene Wilder's version, he just wants them to die.
Yeah. Did you see the honest trailer for it where it's just like Saw for kids?
Yeah. Oh shit.
Then they did like a creepy horror movie trailer for it where like Christopher Lloyd played a creepy Willy Wonka.
Oh, I didn't see that.
I think it was like a College Humor video.
But like, so
she's getting electrocuted.
And I'm like,
tormented, and this robot's getting his rocks off to it.
and at this point, I'm like, please don't have Jack save her, because we know she's a capable badass.
Yeah, we don't need her to be a damsel.
Yeah.
Like, she's clearly, like, able to get out of situations on her own. She's, especially when you get to the 6th episode, she's just as badass as Jack, I'd say.
Yeah. And
she pretty much is like his female counterpart. They're equal, I'd say.
Definitely.
They're like the yin and yang.
And I thought, I was like, don't let it happen. But it really looked like it was going to. But then, nah, man. She got pissed off enough, broke herself out of the shit, and just beat the fuck out of old buddy.
Yeah.
Turned the machine off. Or, it blew up. The machine blew up. And it fried all the children, and they looked dead. They looked fucking dead. And so, like, Jack is just like, oh no. More innocents are dead.
Yeah, and then he walks off, and now Ashi is left alone.
Yeah, he walks off with the ghost samurai.
Yeah, the angel of death, if you will. That's what I'm assuming it is.
Yeah,
by the 6th episode, it's kind of confirmed. I think that's like I thought it was going to be this big boss, like some minion of Aku. No, I guess it is an ethereal being.
Yeah, it's one of his. It's like a samurai ancestor.
It's like a samurai Grim Reaper, pretty much.
Yeah. And so he just leaves. He's like, fuck this. I'm seppuku all the way. Harakiri, let's do it.
I'll find a good place to, like, kneel down and put a fucking sword in me.
And so she's there with the seemingly dead children, but they're alive. And she's like, Jack, they're alive. Where did you go?
He's like, can't hear you. Gonna kill myself. Bye.
Gotta go turn on some My Chemical Romance and just take my sword.
I must feel something.
Even if it's pain.
Oh my god, the pain feels so good. I love you, Gerard. There's no My Chemical Romance. Fuck. Okay, I'll bargain with Evanescence. That'll do.
If anything, The Cure.
Yeah.
The Cure is always there.
But it can't cure my depression.
No. I am so depressed. I must listen to My Chemical Romance.
Do you think he'd be into that?
The Black Parade.
It's like one of those weird, like, albums, like, when you see, like, Metallica done in, like, lullaby version for, like, babies? It's like, he has My Chemical Romance done in, like, ancient Japan style.
Yeah. The Black Parade is my favorite.
I knew someone was going to bring up the Black Parade. It was either going to be me or you.
Not even going to lie, the Black Parade is a pretty awesome album.
I never really listened to much My Chemical Romance. They just never really been my thing.
Me neither. Like, I am not big into them, but then a buddy of mine several years ago was, like, bitching about them, talking about how they do rock operas. And I'm like, I'm like, I'll listen to a rock opera even if it's a band I don't like. So I checked out Black Parade, and I was like, I don't really get into this style of music, but it's not a bad album at all. Like, it's alright. But
like,
then
it's serviceable, I guess.
Yeah, but then the album after that is another rock opera that is actually like a damn good album. Like, it's something in the Killjoys or something like that. And it's like, the story is, in this post-apocalyptic future, music is illegal, as you do in your concept albums. But
yeah, everyone does that. And then Kilroy shows up.
Yeah, right. Kilroy shows up with Tommy and
Floyd Pinkerton.
Yeah, every musical Jesus known to mankind. And
yes.
so, but anyway, like, it's like this, there's this one band, the Killjoys, and there's some pirate radio station that plays their shit, and it's like all this resistance against the oppression. And I'm like, that's pretty cool. And the music is much better on that one to me, but they broke up after that.
I mean, the fan base sort of kills it too.
Yeah,
because it is the scene kid,
the
hot
scene
topic
kids,
crowd.
Like, I was a big goth kid, like, in the early to 2000s to mid 2000s, and then I started seeing all the scene kids, and I was like, okay, so this is where it is now. Like, it's not Typo Negative anymore. it's this.
Yeah.
But
I'd much rather have typo negative.
Yeah, like I'm in my like mid-20s at this point. I'm like, I guess I'll let them have it. It's their time now.
No, damn it! You should have fought. You should have staked your claim. But then you'd end up being one of those guys like back in my day.
Yeah, back in my day, we wore Sisters of Mercy t-shirts.
Back in my day, we actually believed we were vampires. What the fuck do you have? Take that pink hair off, girl.
Back in my day, we wore black clothes, but they were gray because they were the only ones we had for years. We didn't have money to buy new black clothes.
I just wear black because it's slimming.
Right?
Not even that. I just wear black because most of the t-shirts I have, like the t-shirts I like, are just, that happen to be black. And also, not to mention, I have a closet full of black sweatpants that I always wear, so it's like, well, I got a match.
Yeah.
But then when it becomes summer and it's like, black just attracts the sun, I'm like, yeah, okay, time to dress later.
I know, like, I sort of goth it up in like a more, suit goth kind of way. And
yeah, you totally rock the suspenders and the top hat.
yeah, like, I kind of go for that nowadays. And
if I could, I would. I just don't have, like, I wanted to buy a top hat so bad at Comic-Con, but the price, like a real top hat, not like a Party City top hat.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Like
it's hard to find really good top hats.
It was expensive as fuck.
I found my top hats I found at Spencer's actually for $25, and they're actually pretty well fucking made. Like, they're not fucking novelty hats. They're not like bullshit. They're like decent made cheap hats.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I would dress in a suit every day if I really wanted to, because I do like dressing nicely, but the thing is, it just gets too fucking hot.
I know, man, like, especially down here in the South, I love the fucking suit jackets, and I only got maybe a good 2 months where I can wear it comfortably.
Also, not to mention, I do enjoy looking disheveled, so... I do enjoy walking into, like, class or something and looking like I totally don't give a fuck.
Totally, man. So, now we get to episode 6, which, to me, was a really fucking funny episode.
Oh, my God, yeah, it was because another prediction came true. That they brought back
Scaramouche, baby.
And he broke the fourth wall.
Dude, he did. Oh my God. Oh, I guess I'm just gonna bunny hop over there.
Part of me was like, oh man, don't do this. But on the other hand, I'm like, definitely do it.
Yeah, dude, I'm like, you know what? I'll allow it. It's been...
you can't beat him. Fucking celebrity deathmatch moment. I'll allow it.
Yeah, like, it's been a good 5 episodes of Bleak. And it was...
I missed you, Scaramouche.
It was good to just have some straight-up ridiculous comedy. And so
They get away with a lot in this episode. I know it's Adult Swim and you could, but it's like,
there was a lot of cussing in this one.
But they've never done, like, obscene language.
Dude,
much of that.
Best line in the whole episode. Wow, what a freak. Looked like a talking penis.
Yeah, exactly. They got away... Like, they didn't say dick, they didn't say cock, but they still, like, I was surprised to hear the word penis in Samurai Jack.
Oh my God, dude.
And he did. That's the first thing I thought. I'm like, that thing's a talking dick.
Yeah, I'm like, that thing looks like a damn dick. And then he just straight up...
said it. He just flat out said it.
Wow, what a freak, baby. It looked like a talking penis.
Yeah, I wanted to see Tom Kenny in the booth saying that.
Oh, but I loved it when he came back to life. His head just rolls up, and he's like, I'm alive, baby.
I'm alive.
Boop, boop, beep, boop, boop.
Yeah, he's pretty much like the Deadpool of Samurai Jack. He just says what everyone's thinking.
Yeah, and so he's pissed because Jack broke his phone, and so he's trying to get to, back to Aku to tell him that Jack lost his sword, and he's just like, once I tell Aku that Jackie-o lost his sword-o, I'll be numero uno once more-o.
Yeah, because he goes to the fucking, the most ridiculous rules for a boat.
Yeah.
No shirt, no shoes, no body.
No body?
No entry. And then it's like, don't you know who I am? I'm Aku's #1 assassin. And then it's like, he's number 3.
Yeah.
Which, you know, still isn't bad, but...
Yeah, the bomb.
The bomb. Scaramouche. Just when you thought you were #1, now you're part 3. Now you're part 3 and I forgot what he said. In a 3-act play.
Yeah, you're a 3rd act and a 3-act play or some bullshit. And
yeah.
So you got this scene where he's trying to get on this boat, and it's like he shows up, he's put his head on a dog body, and
That's
it's like
the best one. Woof, woof, baby.
no dogs. Oh. Then he comes back and he's
Wait, no dogs, but then later there are dogs on them.
yeah, dogs on the fucking boat, like, and so he puts his head on you got this sweet disco shit.
Yeah.
And he's fucking standing there, and he's like, he gets on the boat, and he finds a phone, and it's like,
I love how he put his head on the penis dude's head,
yeah,
but the hands of the penis dude still move when when he's like, I made it on the boat, and they go out all excited.
yeah,
Like, how'd that
man.
even work? But then the dude takes his head off, and he's like, you know, you owe me. It's like, you know, after I tell Aku, I'll be rolling in the dough.
I'm good
Something
for
like
it, baby.
But
so,
yeah, he finds a payphone of all things.
yeah, on a boat.
On a boat, you know. Hey, we got to check out this future a little more. Are payphones making a comeback? Are they like the new vinyl?
Yeah, right. Collect
'Cause
call
you
from.
know, I go outside. I know, surprising. I go outside, but I go outside. I see a couple of payphones, maybe in like the city, but like normally they have the phone cut out from them.
Yeah.
Like only once in a blue moon have I seen an actual payphone with the phone attached, and even then, I'm sure it doesn't work.
But like, so he calls Aku collect, and I love it. It's like, collect call from Scaramouche.
Yeah, like he has to record himself. You have a collect call from Scaramouche. Would you like to accept the charges? And Aku's like,
Why not?
I guess.
I guess.
Fucking Aku has become like the Louis C.K. of his land. So fucking, I guess.
And so, he's trying to talk to Aku, but everyone on the boat's being loud. And he's
Yeah,
like,
poor
hey,
guy.
hey fellas, will you keep it down?
Because I'm actually sort of rooting for Scaramouche. I love Jack and Ashi, but I just want to see Scaramouche get his way, just
Yeah.
to finally get to talk to Aku. I know Aku's not going to give a shit anyway, but, you know, I just want to see him get what he wants, man.
And so, you see these 3 dogs with Australian accents.
Yeah, for a second, what I was thinking they were for a second, since this whole episode has a lot of fan service, I was thinking those were the dogs from the first episode, but like they've mutated or something like that, but they didn't have the same voices, but they looked, especially the one in the middle, looked very similar to one of them.
But did you notice the dog on the right?
Yeah, they all sort of looked like very similar yet different from the dogs to the first episode.
The dog on the right was goddamn Astro from the Jetsons.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Dude, I was like, what the shit? It was straight
It's
up.
canon. It's canon.
It was fucking Astro. He's done, he can speak now fully, and he left the Jetsons.
He killed the Jetsons.
He finally killed George on the treadmill outside.
Yeah.
And
And the robot became free. I forgot what their robot maid was named, but she's free.
yeah, Rosie, she's
Rosie the robot is free.
she runs
All
a diner
left
for
waiting.
robots in Aku's future.
And soon, Rosie and Scaramouche will live happily ever after.
All right, Mr. J.
And he's like, come with me, baby.
All right, Mr. S.
Mr. Ass.
So the dogs just knock his ass into the water.
Yeah.
And he's
how is he floating?
Yeah, he's a fucking hunk of metal, but he's floating.
There's like little fucking wires kicking below. That's what I assumed. But, yeah, that happens. But meanwhile, Ashi is just traveling the world and the seven seas.
Yeah, and she is meeting everyone that Jack has ever saved, and she's learning more and more about how people love Jack. And
but here's something I was sort of catching on to, because it is nice that she's learning that Jack is the good guy, but there's also sort of like a darker thing going on where it's like reverse Aku pretty much, because now they have statues to Jack. Now the fucking ravers who were once mind controlled by Aku to dance to this music in the first place are now dancing because of Jack. It's like,
yeah,
it's almost the other extreme now.
Yeah, and that was my favorite part, was basically Ashi makes it to the Electric Daisy Carnival.
Great name for a band.
Yeah, it's that big electronic music festival they do every year.
Yeah.
One of like the biggest raves in the U.S. and that's really what it looked like. And you got this she's an old lady now, the DJ.
Oh, we got a musical number, and she learns to dance just like Jack did.
Yeah, and she gives this it's this song about Jack and how like everyone else tells a story of how Jack saved him, but this one is like a sweet little EDM song.
Yeah, they have a Jack bass drop.
Yeah.
They also have the S symbol.
Yeah, the S symbol. That's another thing. It's almost like they're worshiping Jack too. They got their own little hand symbol for him.
And I don't even think Gendy realized what he was doing with this, because Ashi still is convinced that Jack is the good guy. Whereas if I was doing this, I would still have her. Like, I'd have her, lesser of two evils, but at the same time, I think the people in this world misunderstood what Jack was trying to do. Like,
yeah, it's almost like they need
at the same time, they're also worshiping him, which Jack would never really want.
Yeah, and I guess, Jack doesn't know either.
Yeah, that's the thing. He's unaware of it, but I'm sure if he saw it, he'd be like, that's really too much.
Mm-hmm. But that is pretty cool, though. It's, it shows the love that all these characters had, because you never really saw any of them again after Jack saved them. It would be move on to the next group.
Yeah, and it's not like every group of characters we meet likes Jack. She goes into that bar, it's like, he fucking fucked my face up.
Yeah, the bar was great. The samurai.
Yeah.
Dude, I was the samurai.
The turkey chop.
Yeah, he says, the funka chop.
The funka chop, yeah.
Yeah, and the whack-a-jack. And the
I
ever
love
famous.
when it cuts to and then Samurai Jack arrived, and they have Samurai Jack, his name written in the Superfly logo.
Yeah, dude, that was such a cool friggin' sequence.
It's a good little homage to 70s kung fu cinema.
Yeah, hell yeah. He was like this.
Me of Black Dynamite.
Yeah, dude, he was like a fucking badass. He was like Dolomite and what the fuck was that samurai show not too long ago? Afro Samurai?
Yeah, Afro Samurai, Afro Ninja. One of those.
And that was just a cool ass scene to me. It was like, alright, man, all this cool freaking 70s style shit.
Yeah.
I like that 70s kung fu blaxploitation kind of stuff, man.
Yeah, I remember my friend showed me the movie The Warriors, and it was every time somebody got kicked into something, it would go into slow motion, roundhouse kicks, and I was like, I love that style of action movies, where it's everything is big.
Oh, dude, have you seen the show on Netflix, the new Baz Luhrmann show, The Get Down?
I've heard about it because I heard Baz Luhrmann was behind it. I'm like, oh, that's kind of interesting, because Baz Luhrmann has been a dude that I'm very mixed about. I never think his movies are good.
Really?
But they're fucking.
They're great to look at.
Well, story-wise.
Yeah, they're great to look at.
Visually,
man,
they're fucking fun to watch.
Dude, I love Baz Luhrmann, dude, because alright, Romeo and Juliet is just weird and cool. The direction, style, all that. The style is so cool, man.
I remember, first watching it, because we had to watch it in class, but we watched the 2 versions of it. We watched the, of course, in class they showed the Leonardo DiCaprio version, because how else are you going to get the kids to fucking pay attention? All the girls were in love with Leonardo DiCaprio, so fucking sure. But then you could like stay after school and we watched the 70s version. And in terms of like Shakespeare stuff, like I always preferred like the 70s versions because like they took place in the time that the and I'm not against Shakespeare stories taking place in different times because I did find it interesting. But on first watching like Romeo and Juliet, Baz Luhrmann's, I was like, what the fuck is this? But then as the movie went on, I sort of warmed up to it.
Yeah, because like it's so weird, you know, that they're using basically the exact script, the same language, same script. So like you're like, that's a gun, dude. That's not a sword.
Yeah. And I'm like, holy fuck, that's John Leguizamo.
That's a fucking gunshot wound, bro. That is not a scratch.
It's just a flesh wound.
Like so, but yeah, Baz Luhrmann though, man. The Get Down is fantastic, dude. To me, best thing he's done. It's basically the story of hip-hop, Grandmaster Flash, and all that shit in the Bronx by way of 70s style freaking...
musicals?
Yeah, or kung fu kind of. It's got that 70s style kung fu, dude. You got that kung fu funk in there. And, dude, like, it is a great freaking show, dude.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, I enjoy him as, like, a visionary director.
Dude.
I'm not gonna lie, like... when you put on Moulin Rouge and, you know, Ewan McGregor's, like, singing all these great, like, hits, like, you get into it. It's fun when the music is playing, but then,
the story
like,
sucks.
When you actually analyze the story, it's like, all right, this is, you're doing your thing, I guess, but it's a little pretentious.
But I'll say, though, to me, like, the story on The Get Down... slightly better than his movies. Yeah, it's actually pretty good. It's slightly better than his movies. It's a little more interesting. The characters, you know, I just love the old 70s hip-hop anyway, so seeing what he's doing with that is really cool. Like, they turn Grandmaster Flash into, like, this kind of, like, this larger-than-life kind of presence, and, he's almost like I don't know, man. He treats it like a samurai legend, dude. Like, oh, there's something.
I mean, Grandmaster Flash.
Yeah, it's cool as hell, dude. Like the way he does it. It's pretty fucking rad.
Some Grandmaster Flash.
but
Samurai Jack, though, not directed by Baz Luhrmann.
Yeah, not directed by Baz Luhrmann, but a very good visual director. In his own right, fan-fucking-tastic.
Maybe they should collab. They should make a samurai musical. Well, we did have a musical number, so...
Yeah, a friggin' sweet little EDM track. Bass drop.
That's what I love about... We might have talked about this on the last podcast, but how, like, musically diverse Genndy is. Like, he was talking about it in an interview when Season 5 was coming out. He did, like, a live stream with his wife, and he was talking about it. It's like, you know, I do that all the time. Like, I'll just go into these record stores and, like, go to, like, every, like, weird genre I can find. Like, I go straight to, like, the foreign section to find, like, different sounds.
And
so,
that's cool,
like, you got that sweet mix of, like, hip-hop, you know, R&B, all that stuff, while also keeping with the, you know, traditional samurai sound.
Yeah.
That's why will.i.am was, like, the perfect choice to do the theme song, because it had that nice mixture of, like, what's it called? What's the word? Like, past sound mixed with the R&B, like...
Whoa.
Flavor.
will.i.am did the theme song for Jack?
Yeah, the Samurai Jack song was will.i.am.
What?
Because his wife knew will.i.am at the time. It was, like, right when the Black Eyed Peas was becoming popular.
Dude, I did not know that, but to tell you the truth, I fucking hate will.i.am, and I fucking hate the Black Eyed Peas, but...
Yeah, I get that. I'm not that big a fan of them either, but the Samurai Jack song is, like, good.
But the first 2 Black Eyed Peas albums, before Fergie joined, is some damn good shit. They have a live band. It's almost like The Roots, with a more jazz hip-hop flow. It is not commercial at all. Like, there's there's more like hip hop cred to those first two Black Eyed Peas albums that you lose once the Ferg Turd joins the group. Like, I will swear by those. Those two albums are fantastic. But
yeah, will.i.am, they said like this was right. I think this is right when they started becoming commercially famous. Like this was he did the Samurai Jack theme song right before like Let's Get It Started became a hit.
Yeah, that's like 2001. So that's right around the time their second album came out. So you had a good. That was when will.i.am to me was actually somebody worth looking at.
Yeah, nowadays like he's trash, but.
Yeah, like I highly recommend those first two Black Eyed Peas albums. Especially if you like...
what an actor he is. Remember his great performance in X-Men Origins Wolverine?
Oh, I'm glad they killed him so quick. Best scene in the movie.
They just grab his spine and tear it out. Poor will.i.am. I have nothing against you as a person, just your music is very...
It leaves
a lot to be desired.
Garbage. Like, it started off good, but he fired the band and went synthesized. And I got no problem with synthesized music, but when the shit you're saying over it sucks, it doesn't help the music at all.
Dirty Babe.
Oh, God. Ew. Dirty Babe. Meow, 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 meow. It's like
we're rocking with will.i.am and Britney, bitch.
Yeah, it's like his music sounds like the annoying, loud, crying children in a restaurant, sitting right next to you.
It sounds like the crappy rave Aku would use to mind control children, and apparently it worked.
But
like it has its place. Like I guess if you're in a club and it's playing, like yeah, it's good there, but it's nothing I'd put on my phone.
Yeah,
it's nothing I'd listen to. Like if I actually want to get something out of my music, if I actually want to like think.
I can listen to
music, which is what I usually do.
Yeah, because I love rave music. I love electronica, man, and will.i.am has a taste for it, but he doesn't know how to fuck with it. Like, he takes the annoying parts of electronica and puts that in the forefront.
Yeah.
Cause he's no fucking Orbital, goddammit. He is no fucking Fatboy Slim. He is no goddamn Chemical Brothers.
Oh my god, Fatboy Slim is so good.
Yeah, I fucking love Fatboy Slim, dude.
You can go with this, or you can go with that. It's one of the best music videos I've ever seen.
Yeah, you gotta love Christopher Walken, goddamn dancing the whole time.
Yeah.
Hey, look at me. I can dance. I can dance.
Yeah, and he could. He's a great fucking dancer.
Yeah, seriously.
I can dance if I got a good cowbell going.
I need more cowbell.
I got a fever, and the only prescription
is more cowbell.
Have you ever seen the performance he did for the video game Ripper?
Yeah. That FMV.
He did the big Let's Play of it.
Oh my god, yes.
Oh my god. It's Christopher Walken's best performance, hands down. I'm actually going to say that, because it's just so over the top. He's just eating those fucking cigars.
I had to hide this watch up my ass. 7 years I had this
because
watch.
of what, like, a turn it takes. Like, he actually acts it out pretty well for the first half when he's being serious. But the moment after the ass is mentioned, he just completely starts, like, stuttering and it's perfect comedic timing. Like, he just starts speaking fast, like, I stuck this hunk of metal up, he stuck it up his ass, he died of dysentery, then he gave me the watch.
And so I hit it up my ass.
And now, little man, I give it to you. And you know, honestly, if Butch was so freaking concerned about that watch, he would have just stuck it up his own ass too.
Yeah, right?
Like, I don't know why he just didn't do that. If you really cared that much about losing that watch, you should have just shoved it right up the poop chute.
Yeah, then imagine if he was the one in Marcellus Wallace's place. The Gimp would have found a nice surprise.
Yeah, he would have been... Ah! Anyway,
Yeah,
What were we
so
talking about? We go from Samurai Jack to Anal Watch.
yeah, so basically
Another great name for a band, by the way.
Anal Watch. So
Sounds like a group of people who's just like, there's anal afoot. We must do something.
grab it, slap it, poke it.
Yeah.
So basically, you know, the whole episode is her meeting, just trying to find Jack and meeting everyone he's come across, and
Yeah, she finds those people who were, who could only hear, the Sphinx-looking dudes.
yeah, and
Which that was a great episode, and we get the flashbacks to that. We see the big, like, elephant Snuffleupagus-looking dudes.
yeah,
And you know, we flash back to all these episodes, but it's not like a clip show. They
Yeah.
redo a lot of this stuff in the new art style, which is cool to see a young Jack kicking ass with this new, like, similar yet different art style.
yeah, which was really cool, you know, because you know they were flashbacks just as the people were telling the story. Like, it wasn't a clip show like in the traditional
Yeah, it
sense
didn't
where
take up most of the episode.
like,
Just
hey, do you remember when we did
when
this?
We did this?
Remember when we did that? And we got like 5 minutes of episode 10 years ago. But
It
then
reminded me of Clerks, the animated series, like the second episode, and they're just reliving the first
that
episode.
was great.
Why
That was
are we
like last
watching
week.
like this?
That was like last week, man.
Yeah.
But so we get to the end of the episode, which is like, oh shit, that is where this is going. He's on his knees. He's got the sword in front of him.
But before that, we get one more flashback to Ashi's childhood.
Yeah, we
where
do.
This is probably the sickest child abuse I've ever seen from because we keep flashing back to her childhood, and there's some sick shit. She got beaten. They killed the ladybug. But this time, they're all hovering over this hot, like, pit.
Yeah, and they throw her in it.
And they're naked.
They throw her
And
in
they
this
fucking
shit.
kick this naked little girl into the hot coal. And it's not like it cuts away before she hits the ground. We see her come out of that rubble fucking screaming.
Yeah, and that's basically their black assassin suit. So she's been running around naked, covered in ash.
You know what? That actually did register to me. Holy shit.
Yeah, because when she goes to bathe, she's like scrubbing it all off. And
Oh, that's why she took the rocks and did that.
yeah,
Okay.
she's scrubbing it all off, and then she bathes and comes out looking.
Yeah, she comes out and we get this, like,
looking pretty
oddly
good.
sexual shot of her behind the fucking waterfall. I'm like, this is when the Frank Miller influence really starts to register to me. One, the proportions of her body is, like, in this case it works, but in a lot of Frank Miller's books, like, the uneven proportions really get to me. But here, it's like, it really fits the art style. The way her nose, like, is pretty much non-existent. It's just two holes. That's very Frank Miller.
Ah.
But then she realizes she's naked and actually does something about it. If Frank
Yeah.
Miller directed this, I'm sure she'd just be running around naked.
Yeah. So she like throws on some leaves, some vines, and she's
She
very
looks like some poison ivy,
yeah.
some Asian poison ivy, and I like it. She's becoming like a flower child,
Yeah, she's really turning into her own
her own thing.
yeah, really cool. I like the direction they're going with this. Because, like, when we were talking last time, it could have easily just been some minions and he disposed of them, but I'm glad they kept her around to, you know, maybe give a little more depth to these characters. And
Yeah, because what she's going through parallels what Jack's going through, so...
definitely. So now
we get to what you wanted to talk about.
God,
The seppuku.
on his fucking knees, sword
Ready to go.
right there, and the ancestors are there, ready.
They all just come out of the fucking tombstones like, all right, here we go.
They tell her, you can only witness, you can't intervene. And
Yeah, well, you know, good luck with that.
they're getting close, man. I'm like, for a slight second, dude, I was like, oh shit, are they gonna
Like, if
really
Jack
do
wasn't
this?
so over dramatic about it, like, thank God Jack has that theatrical flair to him, because if he just went and did it, like, Ashi would be fucked.
Yeah. Because I was like, are they gonna, like, kill Jack now and have her take over? Like, are they really gonna do this? But still, a part of me was like, nah, he's gonna come out of it. She's trying to save him. She's fighting the ancestor.
I mean, I still think Jack's death is inevitable. I still think that's what's going to happen. Even Gendy, Gendy even said, by the last episode, there will be tears. So, which that could mean anything. He could be throwing us for a loop. Maybe Ashi dies. I don't know. But I really think that's going to be the thing that's he never makes it back to the past, but in dying, he makes it home.
Yeah, I watch him die, but she kind of keeps his legacy going.
Yeah, it's like she becomes the new, and probably Aku finally. I don't know if Aku, will die, in an epic battle, or if maybe he'll just give up and see the error of his ways, too, because that's, he clearly is still evil, but in this emotional state that he's in, I don't know, maybe he could be swayed just to be like, alright, fuck it, I'm done.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering, man, because,
maybe they'll come to an agreement.
I think he's just ready to die, because nothing pleases him. I think they're both
just gonna die, then. I think you're gonna die on equal grounds.
Yeah,
they're gonna have an honorable fight, and then there's just gonna be it was nice knowing you. It was nice being your enemy for so long, and then they're both gonna die.
Yeah. There's no other way this can go.
Well, Samurai, the time has come. It was an honor. And then just dead.
Sorry I ruined your life.
And he's like, oh, fuck you, dude.
I have my sword. Now you must pay. Okay.
That, or maybe if he says, sorry I ruined your life, it's in many ways he ruined Aku's as well, so.
Save Martha. How do you know that name?
He lifts up the sword, and then Ashi, that's his mother's name. Martha is not going to die tonight. Fuck's sake. If they did that, I'd be like, nope. Gendy, you waited last minute and you fucked it up.
So, she's getting her ass handed to her by this, obviously freaking well-experienced samurai ancestor. And he's coming down with the sword, and then, something stops it. Yep.
It's Ashi. And, she tries to, talk Jack out of it. Pretty much the Samurai Jack equivalent of, stop, you have so much to live for.
Yeah. She's like,
don't
Jack,
jump.
The children are alive, Jack.
Yeah, that's what really that's what I loved, how, this Angel of Death is really poking at his weak spots. That he's like, men and women, that's fucked up. But then when he goes, the children, you see him really start to sweat and shake.
Yeah.
It's that is a fucking, big thing to handle. I'm sure if I was in a situation, I beat myself up over the littlest shit. If I thought, children were dead because of me, you're goddamn right I'd be in that. I'd be right there with them. I'd be like, holy shit, this is heavy, Doc. But Ashi tries to talk through while also trying to fight this Angel of Death, because this Angel of Death is like, fucking shut up!
Yeah, he's like, we're gonna do it no matter what.
Exactly.
It's like, I haven't seen Seppuku in so many years.
The way the Angel of Death, as I'm calling him now, in many ways, I'm starting to think that's, young Jack again. Because he acts very similar to the young Jack. I think this is all just part of fucking Jack's mind. That somehow Ashi could see. Because... that sounds like something that young Jack would have said, too. That's no more interruptions. We've wanted this for so long.
Yeah, we gotta hurry up and do it. He must kill himself.
Because this young Jack doesn't show up in that moment. It would have been so easy for him to show up and be like, yes, we're free. So, I don't know, maybe they're melded together. Or maybe I'm just talking out of my ass.
And while this scene was happening, dude, when this scene was happening... I seriously thought I heard a little bit of Chemical Romance in the background.
You think? Just in the faint distance. I remember as a kid I heard the song Blood by My Chemical Romance and thought it was funny.
Like, I swear, or maybe it was a little bit of Jimmy Eat World. Way in the back.
Well, wait, if Jimmy Eat World happened, he'd be trying not to... Yeah, that actually makes sense, because Jimmy Eat World is the ultimate don't kill yourself song. Hey, don't write yourself off yet. It just takes some time. It is. It's the ultimate don't kill yourself song.
Yeah, and like, it's so funny because it's coming from an emo band.
Yeah.
We're the positive emo.
Exactly. Don't kill yourself now. Kill yourself later.
Yeah, wait till bills come.
Exactly. Wait till actual responsibility comes.
Yeah.
Then kill yourself.
Wait till you have a job and 8 kids and child support.
Wait till you're honoring a god that doesn't even show you and you give birth to 7 daughters and then you train them and beat them into submission.
It just takes some time.
Oh my god. I remember, like, that song was on Guitar Hero World Tour, and that was the Guitar Hero game with the trippy Tool stage.
Yeah, I don't even remember.
But the thing is, like, if you play on, like, Quick Play, it picks random stages for you, and I remember my friend picked, I forgot the name of the Jimmy Eat World song, but we all know what we're talking about.
The middle?
But it picked, yeah, the middle, and it picks the Tool stage, and it's like the music does not go along with that art style. But when like the song really gets into it, like the guitar song and stuff, like it's like all the fucking like eye worms from the Vicarious videos start like spinning around. It's like, oh man, this is the shit.
Yeah. It's like when you choose Kurt Cobain as a playable character, and you're playing bullshit music and he's singing it.
Yeah. I remember there was a lot of controversy in the 5th game how they like got Kurt Cobain's likeness, like apparently it wasn't valid and they went along with it anyway.
Well, it
like,
was valid. It was valid. What's her name? Courtney Love gave them the go-ahead to use him as a playable character, but she was pissed off about it because she said that, you know, I didn't know y'all were going to have him singing songs that weren't his, but you know, Courtney Love's just got
to. That's true because it's like it's not coming out of his mouth. So
yeah, but they did the same thing with Johnny Cash and Billy Corgan, but you know, Corgan's still alive. But you know, it's a game. But I thought
they did that. They did that final. They did that final level in a World Tour where you're on this really trippy stage, or you're doing like the New Year's Rockin' Eve, and all the musical guests who were in the show. Who are in the game, like, are playing, like, Sting's on bass, the dude from Blink-182 is on drums, I forgot who is the guitarist, but Ozzy Osbourne is the lead singer, and it's so weird hearing Ozzy Osbourne, like, singing along to La Bamba.
Yeah, man.
Because that's not his voice.
That is
I forgot
weird.
who's the guitarist, though, because they had a lot of... It might have been Zakk Wylde, I don't know.
I cannot remember, dude. 3 is the last game I remember.
Corgan.
World Tour is the last one we played. Was World Tour?
That was when Guitar Hero started to go downhill. I mean, we got Guitar Hero Metallica after that, and that was the game. That was a game that stapled me as a Metallica fan. But like again, when you look back at it, it's still like Guitar Hero 3 was the peak.
Yeah. To me, 2 was the best. 3 was the peak.
But then when they had to start competing with Rock Band. You know, the graphics changed, especially on Wii, the graphics look fucking awful. But I'm not a graphics snob, so it doesn't really bother me that much. But yeah, Jimmy Eat World.
But yeah, so basically, she
talks him out of it.
Yeah, and he stands up.
And we get that awesome, like, moments that, like, just makes you want to stand up and be like, yeah, that... The fucking Angel of Death is about to kill Ashi, and then something blocks it, and it's Jack.
Yeah, and then he just kills the shit out of him.
And then all the way the ghosts go back in their tombs cracked me up, because they just go back all fast, like, oh, okay, I guess we're done.
Yeah. And so we...
And we got this great cliffhanger. It's like, what do we do now? It's like, first, I have to find my sword.
Yeah, so we're gonna get the sword back.
Gotta get back. Gotta get back with Britney, bitch.
Gotta get back to the past. Will.i.am
Dirty
sucks
bit.
now.
I swear, that's another way that Gendy's gonna end it on a troll note. Gendy's gonna do the Martha thing, and then at the end, the final shot of those eyes. Dirty bit.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god. That would be hilarious.
I'm telling you, I had the time of my life. Way to ruin that song.
I'm throwing that fucking life.
Yeah.
Life. I'm throwing some auto-tune. I am the time of my life. Oh, where are you?
Gotta get that. Gotta get. Boom, boom. Fergie Ferg.
Yeah.
I'm so 2008. You're so 2008. I got that boom, boom, boom.
That boom, boom, wow. Boom, boom,
I remember when her
wow.
solo album came out. Like, I have parents and family members who actually like Black Eyed Peas and Fergie and stuff like that, so I remember hearing a lot of that solo album. And at the time, I didn't mind it, but then when I started to find my own musical taste, like, I don't hate Fergie or anything like that, but it's like nothing I'd really, like, go back to and listen to.
See, I can't stand her, dude, because she's a big thing that really ruined the Black Eyed Peas, man. Like, her and will.i.am, dude, and, like, then her solo shit was just awful to me, dude. That song was everywhere. I was so...
The Big Girls Don't Cry.
Oh, I was so sick of that garbage.
It was so different for her, too, since it was like she comes from this pop group, and now she's doing these, like, soft love songs.
Yeah, it's like, wait a minute. So, you know, you are the same lady that sang about your humps, right?
Yeah. It's like, it's a little hard to take you seriously when you just sang about your humps. You're no Maynard James Keenan who could, like, do those flip-flops and actually still... Because even he barely gets away with it.
Yeah, like, you're not as cool as Maynard James Keenan when you can go from fucking talking about real...
Your country boner.
Yeah, real psychedelic shit, and then go to country boner like, I fucked Dolly Parton, I fucked Loretta Lynn. Dude, that's
such a good song. I love the disco version.
My favorite, the country boner single CD with World Up My Ass and the original country boner, best shit Pussifer ever did, like, hands down. Like, I was disappointed that Pussifer was not a full-on, like, cowpunk band.
Yeah. Going on tour with, like, fucking Social Distortion.
Yeah, like, with Social Distortion, do a collab with Hank 3.
High school seemed like such a blur.
That would have been rad, dude, because Maynard was so good at it on Country Boner, dude. Like, shit. Like, you got a fucking ear for, like, real good-ass country music, man. Come on, do some more, bro.
But the Disco Viagra version is, like, my preferred mix of... Because there's, like, 3 mixes of Country Boner. The Disco Boner one is so fucking funny. Because it's just catchy. They add, like, the background singers.
Yeah, I haven't heard that one.
Oh, it's so good, dude.
So, that was...
in the next 3 episodes of Samurai Jack.
Yeah, so are there going
to do that? Like, every 3 weeks, come back with you with another 3 episodes.
Yeah, how many episodes are they doing for this season?
10. They're doing 10, so... It's almost done.
Yeah, so should we come back for the next 3 episodes, and then on the last episode just do a full-on recap leading up to the last episode? How
Maybe
should we do
recap, but I'm sure the last episode's going to have a lot to talk about, so that could be an episode all on its own.
All on its own. So that's probably what we're going to do, people. We're going to come back with the next 3 episodes. What do you call it? 7 through 9, and then come back with the final.
Usually with Samurai Jack, they would do 13 episodes. Like, seasons 1 through 4 were all 13, but now they're doing 10, which I'm cool with. I guess if you're going to end it, you might as well do, like, the big 10. You know, we here at Fresh from the Basement, we're not strangers to top 10s.
Yeah.
Which is something else we're going to be working on.
Yep.
If we could find a good place to sit down. My legs are killing me walking through these woods.
Gotta find a way to send it to the past.
Yeah, some fucking USB cord through a portal to a computer. This
So
some
I
Christopher
sent
Nolan
the
shit.
transmission.
Hey guys, what are you doing?
Alright, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Fucking
Scaramouche is here. Fuck.
Why is your head on a dog?
I just kind of like it, you know.
You do that goddamn voice so well, dude.
Thanks.
Yo, I heard you guys were talking about Keemstar a couple weeks ago. Did you guys ever get away from him?
It's like, yeah, we lost that troll fucking far back. Hopefully he's not on our trail. Anyway.
Bring out the popcorn.
Oh my god. Is he here?
I don't know. Keep it ready.
We better keep moving.
Yeah. So,
The Daughters of Keemstar.
the Daughters of Keemstar. Shit. Well, we know they won't be able to whoop
I
our
got
ass.
files on top of files to swing back at you with, so come at me. Oh, fuck.
They're gonna throw popcorn
Alright, we need
at
to
us.
run.
They're gonna talk about YouTube beefs.
The Daughters of Keemstar, one of them is Leafy.
But shit.
They're all clones of Leafy.
So, what did you guys think about these first 6 episodes of Samurai Jack?
And where do you think the story is going from here?
Definitely. Me, I don't really have many predictions at this point.
Yeah,
It's-
I'm just going to go along with the ride, see where they're going.
Yeah. And,
The only prediction I have is that either both Aku and Jack are going to die on some form of equal, not respect, but,
yeah.
I guess respecting each other's history, but not respecting each other.
Yeah.
I think it'll be a well-done send-off if they don't, How do you know that name?
Save
don't want to.
Martha.
Honestly, if Mako was still alive, I would actually pay him to say that in his fucking... Save Martha. Extra thick. That's become the meme now, him ordering the pizza. Did you ever see, they did a mix with Scaramouche and old, the Mako Aku, and they did Feel Good ink, but it was, extra thick ink.
Oh shit, I gotta look that up.
So he's ordering the pizza, just like extra thick, boom, 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 boom. And then when you get to like the rap parts, just Scaramouche is.
Oh shit, so where can we find you on the internet, Frank?
On my YouTube channel, the FDV Production. That's the FDV Production, all lowercase, no spaces, where I do vids about movies, music, video games, whatever I want to talk about. You'll find me there. And yeah, I'm always cruising around, Facebook with, under my real name, Frank Del Vecchio. I check out, like, the Skeleton Crew page, the Unlistenable Assholes page, We should start a Fresh from the Basement page.
Oh yeah, we really should. We really
That'd be
should.
nice.
Because we got the Speaker Brains page. Should
Yeah.
get one for Fresh from the Basement. Definitely.
Yeah, where you could get, like, all the updates and just chill, have fun, just talk.
Hell yeah. And you can find our stuff on YouTube under Bloody Chuckle Studios. It's mostly album reviews and retrospectives. We mostly keep it strictly music. This that I'm doing here with Frank is the most I've branched out of just talking about music. And then you can find us on rtgomer.com and horrorphilia.com. And,
That's right, Orphelia got a ton of good podcasts to listen to, including the 2 big ones, Skeleton Crew and Banana Laser.
Yeah. And my personal favorite, Mysterious Boom.
Oh, yeah. I've been catching up on my Skeleton Crew now that I've actually had time, and I was listening to their Witch review with the Devil's Candy, and I want to check out all these movies, I haven't really checked any of them out.
The Witch was
I need to finish
great.
the Black Coat's Daughter review that they were doing, because that was fun, but haven't had time to go back to that one.
Yeah, true that. But
But yeah, I'm going to have to check out the Devil's Candy, and I've heard a lot about the Witch, but the Devil's Candy caught my interest because I'd never heard about it before.
yeah, seriously. But shit, we'll see you guys on the next Fresh from the Future.
In the
future.
We'll try to get a Fresh from the Basement in.
Yeah, we're gonna do that now.